So in this video, we're going to find the quadratic function that has only one x-intercept, and passes through a given point. So in this example, we're going to focus on question 8e with an x-intercept of -1 and through the point 0, 5. So I'm just going to draw the x and y axes here. So this is, so the x-axis is the horizontal axis. So this is x, and the y-axis is the vertical. And we're going to plot the points that we already know. We know that the x-intercept is -1. So we know that this graph will cross at -1, 0. -1, 0. And we also know that this graph will pass through the point 0, 5. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like here. So 0, 5. So we need to find the function, and we're going to sketch the function. So generally, quadratic functions are a parabola. So they have sort of like a U shape. So we're going to be using the general form of a quadratic function. Y equals A for the vertical stretch or compression times x plus k for the horizontal translation, squared because it's a quadratic function, so the degree is 2, and plus b for the vertical translation. So let's see what we know here. Y equals A. We don't know what A is yet. So we know what K is because generally the vertex of a quadratic function is the origin, which is 0, 0. And we translated it 1 unit to the left, which means x plus 1 because it's the opposite. Squared. And b is the vertical translation. This graph, the y is 0. It still has an x-intercept, so b is 0 because it doesn't move up or down from the original x squared. So this is plus 0 because b is 0. And so we found out what k is, and we know what b is. So how do we find out what a is? So we can just ignore the plus 0 because that doesn't mean anything. We're going to sub in x and y for this point, 0, 5. So for this point, 0, 5, the y-intercept, we know that y is 5. So 5 equals a, we don't know what that is yet. X is 0. 0 plus 1 squared. Alright, so this is the same thing as 5 equals A times 1 squared. And 1 squared is 1. 1 times A is A. So 5 equals to A, and A equals 5. So let's put everything we know, A, K, and B, into one equation. So we keep the y and x as it is, y because it's a function. Y equals 5, let's up in for A here, x plus, we know that k is 1, so 1 squared, and plus 0. So y equals 5 times x plus 1 squared. So we know that this will cross through these 2 points, and we know that it has a U shape, and this is the vertex. So I'm just going to sketch this graph to a U shape, like this. As you can see, should be symmetrical. This is the vertex. And you could substitute in more points if you want, like when x is 1, what is y? But I'm just going to do an approximation. And yeah, that's how you do it. Stop.